Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Phantasia. Since last time, I've made my way back to the Moria mine. So, in said, if you're exploring the castle, they mentioned that there's a new path in the Moria mines now that we couldn't explore before. So, yeah, here we go. This is the group of adventurers. So we can buy stuff here, which is really good. I'm actually going to full stock everything I can because this is not a hard dungeon, but it's kind of long. It's another 10 floors essentially from 10 floor. Oh, it's 11 actually. But yeah, so the monsters here are new. They are pretty annoying and pretty strong. A lot of them are, in fact, weak to fire. Though one of them is immune and heals from it, so that's fun. If you're going to have anyone in your party, I recommend having Mint, full stop, without trying, because she will come in very clutch just by having time stop. So there's an enemy in here that will take up a defensive position and will not drop it until... oh yeah, that too. So you can't use holy bottles in here on top of that, so the encounter rate's going to be a little bit higher than we would normally go. I'm going to want to walk instead of run for most of this, because the encounter rate here is pretty ridiculous and it only gets worse with running. So, first one, we've got a Manta. It's a flying only enemy. Also, I went back and made a bunch of Mahjong tiles with the ivory I had. Speak to fire, so we can wreck its shop. 26 is absolutely insanity. I was kind of hoping that she would do explode, but that works. Now, Mint will not normally cast time stop, so you will have to manually cast it for her, or you will have to put it on your shortcuts. Most of the enemies in here aren't too bad. I think the Manta's one of the easier ones. Let me just coil, it'd be easier. They do a lot of damage, though. But the Sardian Dimlos will, like, rip through most of the enemies. So, there are a couple of, dangerous ones. I don't know if we're gonna run into them anytime soon. But... we'll see. So, this area, I think it's just a bunch of repeating paths. I don't know if there's too much treasure down here from, like, exploring. So we got a Beastmaster, which we want to immediately get rid of. There we go. Cool. And now that he's alone, let's lens him. So the Beastmaster, I went to the wrong guy. Okay, so the Beastmaster, can do the same thing that the Hellmasters can do. Oh. I didn't realize she was casting. They can summon... demons to do a crap ton of damage to the entire party. They are immune to a lot of physical attacks. And Dragon Shout probably will kill him. Oh no, did pretty good damage though. I wish we were focused on the Hellmaster, but... you know, having... the enemy layout is the hardest part about this. And I think that most of the time, you'll be fine just going through... I do want to put on Lightning Tiger Blade, because I don't want to run into the Phoenix without a Lightning Tech, but I guess I could always just equip it mid-fight. Okay, so I don't know, I don't think I have it written if they drop anything cool here. I do know that there is a, there's an enemy that I would like to see that does drop Ivory, which is great, because the Mahjong tiles will come in quite a bit handy. That's just not a path I can go to. And there is a very, very dangerous enemy down here as well. Okay, so here's two new ones. The Kyomasa have a ton of HP, but they're not interesting otherwise. Ninja Masters are enemies that we've dealt with before, so let's go for the Kyomasa. I want to just tear through them. I don't want to go too high up though, because I don't want to leave my team underwhelmed. So the reason why you wouldn't want to bring Shizu for this specific part of the fight is because a lot of the enemies here are weak to dark, and her current best weapon is a dark elemental blade. So she won't be doing very good physical attacks, and she'll just be running through her TP. So what I usually do for this area is I like to swap in what's his name? Klaus, when Arceus MP gets low. And then we keep swapping between them as they recover. So I think that's the better strategy for going through this. There are a fair amount of enemies that we're gonna have to fight that are sort of long-winded. The fight's gonna take a while, especially if I end up fighting a group of them. What I'd like to do is I'd like to see every enemy, but I don't know if that's good. So this is 13. I'm gonna go back the way I came because I think that there's another room here. By the way, this is essentially the best experience you can get in the game right now. Oh man, here we go. So we get an orange gel, which I'll immediately use. Dark bottle, which I would not like to use. Cabbage and some Alagok incense. Okay, so let's cook some cabbage rolls. Do that for mint. And then I'll get rid of a dark bottle. And an orange gel. Which, Chester? There we go. So I don't want to run through too many of my items because there's quite a bit of this place will wear you down. That's what I'm trying to say. Another thing while getting Dash Rain, very nice. While getting the Manta enemies, try not to waste too many of your spells or TP. Just jump attack and hopefully kill them like that, because otherwise you're not gonna want to you're gonna want to heal too often. You want to save your resources for the further floors. Oh, here we go. So this is a Banshee. I believe that they can silence, so I would and sleep. So cool of you. Oh, Mint's gone. Yeah, it's super annoying. But again, they're flying enemies, so jumping attack will... Good job, car. That's what happens when you record in the afternoon. You're gonna hear more car sounds, I guess. And they dropped a banana. Lovely. Yeah, this is the best place for experience and money. You'll get so many things here. Flare bottle, okay. I could have actually used the flare bottle. I just got done editing Suikoden, so like it has opposite controls for confirm and cancel. So I forget how to play the game every time I do this. There we go. I could probably save for the life bottle, but it's fine. Okay, so at one point we're gonna start seeing another new enemy. I think it's on floor 16. Okay, so it was another Manta. I don't think there's anything else on this floor, so we can just keep going down. So again, it's a simple dungeon. It just, you know, takes a while because the enemies here are pretty strong. I think I'm actually kicking them pretty quickly. It is incredible how much TP Crest gets back now. Like, it is just wild. I think, where am I at? I can't remember. Spaghetti, okay. I will off-screen mastering all the cooking recipes because it's just more efficient to go to a low-level area and cook until you run out of items. Yeah, it kind of is, actually. So, further down. Banshee still does give a lot of good materials, actually. I keep thinking I can go to the right. I know that's not it. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, so... Yeah, just gonna throw out another one just in case. I would like my health to be relatively full. So let's double check. I believe the door to the right is where I gotta go. So going down here leads me to a room with miasma. Shit, do I have to actually light these fucking torches? I can't remember. Nope, I can just go down. Okay. So if you have the Sapphire Pact Ring from... where did we get this? From one of the optional places that I went. Adorable Abomination is so funny. It's so cute. Okay, so we can now summon Gremlin Lair. It's pretty shit, and it takes a long time to actually summon. So you probably don't want to use it for the most part. Klaus got Warlock, always nice. So yeah, let's walk out of here. Oh boy, I was kind of hoping I wouldn't get into a fight. Yeah, Chester is also just eating through his MP right now. But again, HP is more important, so let's just leave and go right. So yeah, the what is it? It's Lesser Demon in Japanese, Gremlin Lair in English. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you can see them in the background there, like the houses, and stuff. It's pretty cool that the backgrounds actually contain those details. So over here, we've activated all the points. So what I want to do, I think this is a teleport out. Yeah, and I don't want to take that. So I want to do is I want to do, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. There we go. Isn't it great when you write stuff down? Yeah, so Gremlin Lair is okay. It just does not enough damage for it to matter. Jesus Christ. Well, here's one of the enemies that's actually hard to deal with. It's a black dragon. This is the one thing that if you were going to try to get combos on, it would probably be him. So if you swap in not Sonic Thrust, what's it called? Sword Rain. If you caught some Sword Rain techs that end in knockdown, you can probably get like 40-50 combos on this guy. An extra, what is it, 10,000 experience? Really good place to level is what I'm trying to say. But wasting the resources is just not great when you're trying to get through the dungeon. So if you want to come back here to grind, I would probably recommend it. Also, wow, all lucky 7s. Didn't even notice until just now. I like how 3 of those arrows hit. That was pretty cool. But other than that, he's just a fucking HP sponge. He has so much health. Probably need to heal Chester's MP. Yeah, look at that experience. It's crazy. Okay, there's nothing else over here. Let's go down. I guess I'll cook again. Yeah, so... now it's where stuff's getting hard, because I'm going to have to go a little bit slower, since I can't see where I'm going. Let's give him 2. This is floor 18? Yes, 18. Okay, so... we're going to do the left path first. And go slow, because I can't see shit. Okay, real quick. No, not this way. Let's Go down. Not here. I think that's the correct way to go, the down. Yeah, okay. Sorry if I'm going a little slow. I'm just nervous about messing it up. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay, cool. Well, had to be done eventually. Let's swap out for Lightning Tiger Blade. I'm healing it more than I'm hurting it. I think Light Spear might actually also hit him, but I'm not super sure. Either way, Phoenix. He has, Yep, Jigenzan also heals him. So cool of you. He's immune to fire. He's weak to water. He's a super annoying enemy. I'm wondering what I can do to actively hit him. Lightning Tiger Spear will probably do enough damage, actually. If I could hit him. I might have to knock him down with a physical. Oh, there we go. Don't I have Tidal Wave? Why are you doing God's Breath? Oh yeah, it's doing damage. It's just the first hit of Lightning Tiger Blade can't hit with the physical. Or it'll heal him. This is the worst enemy in here. I can't stand this thing. There we go! Thank you, Mint. The best. That's why you're the MVP. I'm gonna cook some TP Restore. Yeah, the Phoenix I don't even think drops anything good. It's just, a really annoying enemy, because it's immune to fire. So let's do some Fruit Parfait. Is that moderate? No, I want the big one. Yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, Crest got the full. That's nice. So down here to the left. Yeah, here we go. And over here we get a spell book. It's Black Hole. This is so strong. This is one of her Mystic Arts in the PlayStation 2 version. So Arsh gets Black Hole. Black Hole over here. It's 21. It's a dark spell. It hits everything on the field, which is very, very good. Is it the most expensive I have now? I think it is. Yeah, by a significant margin, actually. So yeah, Black Hole's really, really good. Again, if people are Darkness Elemental, it's a little bit harder to use. The area after this, where we're going to go, speaking of, is like, it's useless there, because everything's immune to dark. Okay, so we're going to go all the way back to where we started now. I keep thinking that there's something over here, but there's not. It's just because I can't see anything. So, like, I trip out and have to check. So I'm going to go back to the entrance and then take the right path this time. Okay, this samurai dropped Alagok Incense, which is pretty good. We are on Spaghetti. And again, I don't need to cook, per se, but I'd like to keep up with it while I'm here, just because to keep my HP up. And, to start mastering them earlier. Okay, so down here, also, let's cook again. Real quick spaghetti. Let's see. There should be 2 treasures on this side. So cool. That battle finished right before I finished drinking my water. Not here. Maybe to the right of the stairs? That's the thing, like, if you don't check, you're sort of screwed, because you can't see where you're going. Oh, here's the last enemy, Bigfoot. Okay, so this is the problem enemy for the most part. This thing has a defensive, yeah, this, where he can't be hurt. So, the only way for him to be damaged at this point is to have Mint cast Time Stop. Yep. I'm getting hit by this too, it's so cool. Oh, nope, I broke up. There we go. And then while they're under the time stop, we want to hit them as quickly as possible. Because this is the only time that they're vulnerable. These are the enemies that drop ivory too, so they're very much worth fighting. They just take a while to kill. There we go, that's one. No. Oh, I blocked it though. I'm blocking in mid-air, but I blocked it. Alright, cool. He was just in the attack animation enough for Arch to kill him, which is fantastic. So let's cook again. No, spaghetti was done. Shit. Oh well. Moderate HP. We're getting to like the good stuff now too. Chester again. Let's go up. There's something near the torches on this side. I know it. I just can't remember where they are. I think it's very cool that I'm gonna start running because I don't want to get it wrong. All right, so here we go. So we got some bread, which I can make, iron gloves, and an apple gel, which I also can just use. Doesn't really matter who I use it on because they're gonna get fed anyway. This uses bread. Perfect. Love to see it. I don't know why I walked away from the apple gel. There we go. All right, so that's the second round of stuff. Yeah, so there's a couple more treasures on this floor, which is why I'm saying like this takes so long, because a lot of the times you're gonna be like backtracking just to make sure you haven't missed anything. Is it up? No. Down. This might be a dead end actually. So because Crest leveled, yep, now he has capped stats. 9,999, 9,000 or 999. I'd like this for everyone, but this also means that every time I get a oh, I did get a new bow. That's cool. I can't remember what they are, but I'm sure they're good. This does mean that like every time I get Sage or TP increasing Savory, I can give them to other people, which means they can also catch up, which is really nice. Oh, this wasn't a dead end. Okay. I think it's to this way. Yeah. So there's a stairway. Okay. Yeah, so right here should be another 3 treasures. Good. We get an iron sallet, a broom, and a Mullane's gel. It's weird how disjointed the items here are, considering this is like an optional dungeon that you would think would like net you good equipment and stuff, but it's really just you're here to get like Dark Hole and the summons. Oh, I missed treasure. Thank you. So from here, I want to go down. Those Bigfoots have yet to drop any ivory for me, so I might have wrote it wrong and it's stolen. So down here then. There we go, there's the stairs. I'm actually kind of surprised and happy that the enemies aren't really hitting me all that much. I remember them doing a lot of damage. I wrote it down in my notes that they're dangerous and that they can hurt a lot. But I haven't gotten hit for the most part. You know, I say that and then immediately get into a fight with the Phoenix that just takes so long to kill because I can't hit it naturally. Okay, is this the path? It should be. If this is floor 19, we did it. Alright, cool. So, new floor. So I've written down that this is confusing because it has 8 paths that go into a tiny little maze. What I want to do is I want to go left until I find the first chest. This is usually what I do to solve these kinds of puzzles and stuff. I just stick to a side. Yeah, so the freaking... what are they called? The Yetis fucking locked me into a guard animation that killed both Mint and Arsh. Arsh died twice. She got rezzed and then died again. So that's fun. What a great enemy. I cannot stand them. Jesus. I think I found the path forward. Oh no, I got the poison charm. Okay, cool. So, we now want to go Let's go back the way we came. It's so fun. This time wasn't that bad though. Tenderloin. It's just a matter of like how much they drain your TP, just because you're gonna want to kill them quickly. You know, you're not gonna want to sit there and waste time like trying to pick them apart. You're gonna want to kill them quick. So cool. The freaking I forget you have to immediately start running to like stop the Banshee from doing stuff. So I ended up taking quite a bit of damage. God. Yeah, sharpness and coil together make it so that if an enemy is weak to fire, I'm dealing like 3,000, 4,000 damage per hit. Which is pretty nice, honestly. Yeah, this area is really fucking annoying, actually. So I think this is the path forward. Let me just double check, hold on. Yep, this is the path forward. So, let me not do that. You know what I used to do, which was like super helpful back in the day, was I would draw maps of everything. Yeah, I used to literally draw maps about like how to find stuff, where they were going. I can't. Oh, it's a longsword then. That's usually how it goes. Have I been getting swords? Can't imagine. Yeah, why would they give you whatever? I can't toss them? I guess that means I gotta waste a rune bottle on something I actually don't need. That's so cool of you. I mean, again, there's no treasure hunter in this game, so there's no real reason to waste it, but I like being consistent. Longsword, Saint Rapier, Berserker Bow, and that was just the rod. That was a waste. Oh well, that's fine. We get the sword. So I want to go back up. I think this is the same path. Yeah, getting back to what I was saying before, I used to love, like, drawing maps of the areas and stuff so I wouldn't get lost the next time through. And I never really did that for Phantasia for some reason. Which I don't know why, because, like, it seems like it would have been really helpful for some of these dungeons if I actually drew the map out. I used to do this a lot for Suikoden, because their maps are complicated. So yeah, Suikoden obviously like has really complicated maps because they don't tell you where anything is, and they don't have a mini-map. So I used to draw them in my notebook. Yeah, I really hate the Bigfoot enemies, like so much. Cause like even if you play completely correct, they're just gonna hit you and negate like everything that you're doing, and if you guard, you still take a shit ton of damage. So fun. Chester is like king of wasting all of his MP on shit that's already dead. Like, so cool of you. I'm gonna have to start going back up and reorientating myself, because I have it marked where all of these treasures are from the entrance. Cool that they dropped Ivory. Really do not like the fact how consistently Arsh will just walk in and fucking take 3,000 guard damage for nothing. Okay, so this is the front again. Where's the... There's the stairs. Okay. The other, nice thing about going through here is that Mint and, Klaus can also interrupt enemy... Or, sorry, the snowman's fucking guarding. So, 5th pass from the left. So this one, go down. There's no way that I wrote that right. But I gotta say, 6,000 for normal, enemies is pretty damn good, honestly. I think once I get to Fruit Juice, I'll start, like, yeah, what do I mean? Because this is the entrance closest. 1 second. Yeah, I can't count. That's fine. There we go. I'm gonna say, if it's, like, right here, then I should see it immediately. I think that's the mode, actually, because most of this will be done easier. Well, that's that. Yeah. We'll have Chester start doing Fruit Juice. just so that everyone gets that's leather armor, by the way. That's basic ass armor. I don't know why all of this stuff is here. Especially with how much MP I run through just trying to hit that stupid phoenix bird. This is, yeah, this is probably necessary. I'd also like to top off because Chester runs through MP faster than any other character in this game. Okay, so we got the leather armor. And we're going to go all the way back up to here where the entrance is. And then we're going to go one of these, I think. I think this is it. I think this is the right way. I feel like I've been over here before, though. I think my favorite thing is that this isn't even, like, the harder, this isn't even the harder, like, path to take. I swore I've been over here before. Other sad thing is I'm only missing one chest and I can move forward. Okay, so let's see if this is it. I swear I was just here. This is the path forward, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's the Bahamut's tier. God damn it. So I'm missing a marble. And I'd like to show it off. But I can't find it. And I don't think I got it. I don't remember getting it. Just double checking. Yeah, I don't think I did. Okay, I'm gonna go see if there's marble here and I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, if there is, I didn't see it. I don't care enough either. It's not worth going. Okay, here's the worst room in the entire dungeon for the most part. Let me just double check. So down, left. Yeah, so there'll be flashes where we can see where I'm supposed to go. I think like the more you move, the better off it is. Which is not great. So we're gonna go back up and left. Yeah, you know what? I'm checking my notes, and there's a lot more. So we're gonna split this dungeon into 2 parts. So that's all for this edition of Let's Play Tales of Phantasia. Next time, we'll get to the end of this, I promise you. I'll see you guys then.